Hunting a wolf in sheep's clothing. All the sinners bleed. Summary. They say you can't go home again, but in Caron County, Virginia, you never really leave. The red clay gets into your pores, and the humid air settles in your lungs until you're breathing the same history as the ghosts that walk these dirt roads. My name is Titus Crown. I spent years with the FBI, chasing monsters through the darkest corners of the human psyche, only to return to the place that raised me. I came back to take care of my father, to find a semblance of peace and to wear a badge that had never been pinned to a black man's chest in the history of this county. For a year, I thought I had a handle on things. I thought I knew the rhythm of this place. To the untrained eye, Caron is a postcard of the South, a quiet land of moonshine, cornbread, and honeysuckle, where neighbours wave from porches and the silence is only broken by the buzz of cicadas. Officially, we'd only had 2 murders in recent decades. We were supposed to be safe, but I know better. I know that in a town this small, secrets don't vanish. They fester. They rot beneath the floorboards and behind the pulpits, waiting for the right moment to burst open. That moment came on the first anniversary of my election. It should have been a day of reflection, perhaps even celebration. Instead, it became a day of blood. A local schoolteacher was gunned down by a former student, a young man I knew, a boy whose family I knew. In the chaos that followed, my deputies did what they were trained to do, and the boy was killed, 2 bodies on the ground. A community shattered. But as I stood over the carnage, looking at the horrifying aftermath, I realized this wasn't just a school shooting. It was the pulling of a loose thread that would unravel the entire tapestry of this town. As I began to dig into the shooter's motives, examining the digital breadcrumbs left behind, the illusion of Caron's innocence evaporated. I found evidence, images and videos that would turn a stomach made of iron. It wasn't just anger. It was ritual. It was depravity masking itself as righteousness. I discovered that there is a killer among us, a wolf who has been hunting in our sheepfold for years, hiding in plain sight. They walk our streets, shop in our stores, and perhaps sit in our pews, protected by the very silence that defines this county. The investigation is dragging me into the darkest parts of Caron's soul. I'm finding connections to a local church, twisting faith into something unrecognizable and violent. It's a heavy burden, knowing that the people I swore to protect are being preyed upon by one of their own. And while I project the image of the stoic, unshakable sheriff, the man who walked away from the bureau to clean up his hometown, I am fighting my own wars. I carry a secret from my past, a wound that hasn't healed, and every step closer to this killer feels like tearing those stitches open again. If the bodies weren't enough, the town itself is threatening to tear itself apart. A far-right group is demanding to hold a parade to celebrate our Confederate history, turning the courthouse square into a battleground of ideology. They see me not as the law, but as an intruder, an error in their history books. I have to hold the line between the First Amendment and a race riot, all while hunting a serial killer who believes they are doing God's work. Caron is my home. It is my heart. But the honeysuckle can't mask the scent of decay anymore. I can feel the eyes of the town on me, some looking for salvation, others waiting for me to fail. There is a storm coming, born of faith and violence, and I am the only thing standing in its path. We are about to have a reckoning, and I only pray that when the dust settles there is enough of me left to pick up the pieces. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more book summaries and insights. Feel free to check out another video or dive into the full playlist you see now for more great book summaries. Click now and keep exploring.